Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 139. And to this. Ah, I know, I'm a dirty bum bag. Okay. Oh, fuck me, that stinks. Yeah, great start. Yeah, like I said, welcome to Q&A number 139. Let's kick it off. I'm going to start with some questions that aren't listed on the screen. Matt and Alison Welch did try to submit 3 questions, but once again, they ran into the issue of YouTube just randomly deleting them for no reason. And I didn't even get notified. Again, sort it out, YouTube. We're fed up of this. Anyway, 1. You get sucked into an 80s movie of your choice, and you have your dual disc containing your elemental hero deck. Your only way of getting back home is to defeat whoever the main character of the movie is in a duel. Which movie will it be? Matt chose Back to the Future for himself, and he'd face Marty McFly with his Dark Magician deck. Well, I feel like it would make sense to have duel against a main character who's a villain, I guess, so I'm gonna pick the Terminator. It kind of makes sense. It involves time travel as well, and the Terminator is the big bad villain of the entire movie, so that would make a lot of sense. And on a side note, it's wild to think that that movie's 40 years old now. Wow, just where's the time gone? And it's kind of funny how Kyle Reese talks about how the T800 would be made round about this time, like the early 2020s, and then his time in the war takes place in 2029, 5 years from now. It's a mindfuck. 2. Have you seen the Dharma series on Netflix? It's a 10-episode miniseries focusing on serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. No, I haven't seen it. I've heard of it though. It sometimes keeps popping up whenever me and Emma are on Netflix. I don't know if it would be our thing. But I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but feel free to let me know what you think. 3. You're travelling around by yourself, where you get stranded somewhere where there's no people for miles and miles, and have to take on a climate with no food or water, and will have to hunt for food, water, and build your own shelters Bear Grylls style, until you stumble upon people, or someone finds you. You only have a knife, a striker, and flint on you. Where would you be stranded? I think it would be hard to say a desert, because it would be kind of hard to build a fire and go hunting in the desert. There's fuck all life out there, well, except maybe scorpions and snakes, but even then I am not eating a snake or a scorpion. Screw that. Bad enough when I had that spider's leg and those crickets on those occasions during those extreme challenges. So I guess logically, well, maybe not logic, well, I don't know. Realistically, in that sort of situation, I'd have to be stranded in either a jungle, or a forest, um, or some sort of wild wilderness. Um, yeah, I think that's all I can think of. Even though there'd typically be more dangers in the jungle. Yeah, it's got to be one of those three where I'd be stranded. And now for the questions written here. So, sorry, I just wanted to do that first because it's just easier for me to keep track of the questions. Uh, so, officially, the first question is from Pokemaster Cube. You get sucked into a field spell and have to live in it for the rest of your life. Which one is it? Oh, I feel like it would be a toss-up between Sojourn Skyscraper and Skyscraper 2 Hero City. But I think I'd rather live in Skyscraper 2 Hero City, because sure, there wouldn't be much nature, but at least it would be really futuristic, and just things would be simpler in general. And I'd still be able to just enjoy the things I do now, including go on YouTube and make videos for you guys. And just have that luxury. Although I guess a downside would be taking technology for granted, and it would be shit if something went wrong there. Next questions are from Weber's 5. 1. Is the following an amazing card interaction or an OP interaction? Field is 1. Gladiator Beast just attacked. End of battle phase. Chainlink 1. Glad Beast retreat as cost. Chain 2. Evenly matched from hand. Saw this on Judge's Lounge. My reaction, GB retreat for cost. Reads Gladiator Beast retreat for cost. Ew. That's a tough one. As it is very cheeky when a Glad Beast retreats and avoids getting banished by evenly matched. See, I would have said it's an OP interaction, but I'm not too sure. Because I feel like there's interactions in the game that are a lot more overpowered than that. I don't know. This could be debatable, but as much as I hate Glad Beasts, I would have to say that's an amazing card interaction. Yeah, that's my opinion there. 2. You're looking forward to Wednesday's Unlimited tournament, assuming you can sort transportation. Yes, I am. I still don't quite have a deck sorted yet, but I think I know what I want to go for. And rather awkwardly, the deck I want to run for the event is 50 cards in the main, but I like to think I have lots of deck thinners, which should help make up for that, or at least that's the theory anyway. And it might be a good thing, considering that Carlton's probably going to join in and play Infernoids, because why else would he be searching for Fairy Tale Snow when it's banned? So that suggests that that's what he's going to go with, and no doubt play 3 copies of That Grass is Greener. And typically the more cards I have in the deck, the less cards he'll mill. Yeah, back when grass was legal, it was I just felt like I was at a huge unfair disadvantage whenever I'd face Infernoids, because I always play 40 card decks, and you know, if you take away the cards in my hand, that's 35. Take away the cards in his hand, you're depending on who's going first. That's 55 cards left. Assuming, of course, he does play it at 60, and then play grass, milled 20. Like, how is that even fair? That being said, although I don't like playing Infernoids, against Infernoids, at the same time I want to be ready, and I want to make sure I have cards on hand to specifically counter him. Especially after what he did to me 7 years ago when he banished my Dark Magician. So if I do get paired against him, I'm gonna want vengeance. Because as everyone knows, I do not let Dark Magician getting banished slide. No way. Sorry, notification. I just hope I'll be ready. So I don't have much time. I'll probably start working on that once I've done this. But of course, this is, like you said, this is assuming I can sort out transportation, because rather annoyingly, there's a fucking train strike. Like, the one time I plan to return to Did Universe Comics, and there's a fucking train strike. I mean, seriously, the Union couldn't have picked any other day this week to do it? Selfish pricks. Of course, that being said, I'm hoping that Steve can give me a lift there and back, as he's my only hope there. I did ask him yesterday if he's going, but he still said that he wasn't sure whether or not he would be going. So hopefully he'll let me know soon. But otherwise, if he's not going, then there's literally no way I can get there, and I'll have to miss out, which will just really piss me off. And of course I'll feel bad, because this is an event that you're doing for your birthday, and I just feel really bad if I missed out on a birthday celebration of some kind. But hopefully I'll make it. If not, then I don't know, maybe there can be some kind of workaround. I wonder who else is going to join in on the event. Makes me wonder if George will. Don't know about Cal, considering he usually has to leave like round about 8 PM. Maybe Cookie will? I don't know. But yeah, even if I do make it, there is also the issue of running into other banned cards that I hate. So while I am looking forward to it, at the same time, I swear to God, if someone uses either Delinquent Duo, Confiscation, Imperial Order, Royal Oppression, or Vanity's Emptiness against me, or Zodiac Trident, I will not be happy. Well, Trident I can deal with, I suppose, but those spells and traps, like... Oh yeah, and Geyser Colosseum as well. They're just toxic as fuck. So, yeah, I just really hope I don't run into them. Other than that, I am looking forward to it, and again, hopefully, touch wood, I can make it somehow. And the last questions are from a new person, Ryan O'Brien, 7210. Greetings from Ireland. I've been getting into your videos, and I recently just got back into the game after 10 years when hat format ended. Oh, welcome back to the game, and welcome to the channel. What is your favourite format? Mine's obviously Edison format, and my most favourite deck of all time is Lightsworn, with Judgment Dragon being my most favourite card in the game. Well, if you're a Lightsworn fan, you're in luck. Now, while I don't play Lightsworns myself, my fiancée does, and we tend to have recorded games with her playing Lightsworns. Although they are under my own personal format, Richician format, and at the time of recording, we only have one new support card for her deck, which is one copy of Weiss. I've yet to get the rest of the new support from Legacy of Destruction. Anyway, going back to your question, now this question did come up in an older Q&A, but it's fine, you're new, it's okay if I get a duplicate question from a new person. My personal favourite format of all time is September 2007. Whenever I'd say that, someone would say, wait, isn't that Perfect Circle format? Well, yeah, it is, but just because I like the format doesn't mean I like Perfect Circle Monarch. Because, yeah, for those who don't know, I absolutely hate Monarchs with a burning passion, and have done for the last 18 years. It's just a stupid, bullshit, cheap, easy win deck. The only other unenjoyable deck from back then was Demise OTK. But yeah, other than that, those two decks aside, I absolutely loved that format, and absolutely love it more than any other format there was. Even more than GOAT, to be honest, because, well, we had an amazing ban list where Ring of Destruction, Confiscation, Metamorphosis, and what was the other card that got banned? Confiscation, Metamorphosis, Ring of Destruction. Oh, what was the other card that got banned? Why am I drawing a blank on this? I should know this. I'm going to look this up quickly, because this is just driving me mad. It's on the... I just know it's on the tip of my tongue. And it's just... Oh, this is pissing me off that I can't think of it. Snatch Steal! Yes. Confiscation, Metamorphosis, Snatch Steal, and Ring of Destruction were banned. And Breaker the Magical Warrior was unbanned. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, well, I can't speak for Metamorphosis, but yeah, Snatch Steal, Pre-Errata Ring, and Confiscation are just toxic as fuck, and I was just jumping for joy that they were banned back then. And Demise OTK and Perfect Circle Monarch did get hit, but the problem is it wasn't enough. They were still seeing lots of play, which was kind of annoying. Um, Other than that, it was one of the best ban lists ever, which led to a very enjoyable format. Plus, synchros hadn't yet come into the game. So, yeah. Okay, apart from, like I said, apart from Perfect Circle Monarch and Demise OTK being around, it was perfect. The game was just how I wanted it, pretty much. 2. How big is your collection? It's about 4 folders big. Like we're talking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, oh, actually 6. 2 of them are small binders. 4 of them are normal sized ones, and one of them is like really thick. And I think I did do a video where I showed off every single collection I have. Can't remember if it was on this channel or the Team Sorcerers channel, but yeah, it's pretty big. And that's what she said. And last question, do you attend any tournaments at all? Yes, I do, but they're minor league tournaments. There is also common charity as well. I don't play in any normal current format tournaments because I don't play the normal current format anymore. But the simple reason being is because it's shit. There's just too many decks and cards in the game that just do things that don't let anyone play. It's got way too competitive. Ash Blossom exists, and we keep getting shit ban lists. Of course, I did like some of the changes on the last ban list, though. I mean, I was mainly happy that Baron and Borrelode Savage got banned, but other than that, it wasn't great. But anyway, Minor League and Common Charity are the only events I play in. Because I don't generally do pass format. Well, I got put off from playing Goat and Edison for reasons I discussed in other videos, and I just don't like hats. I mean, I got put off Goat because I'm fed up of Ring of Destruction for game, and fed up of getting cucked by Delinquent Duo and Nobleman of Crossout. Edison's not enjoyable because Gladiator Beasts, X-Sabers, Monarchs, Chainburn, what was the other deck that put me off? Glad Sabers, Monarchs. Oh yeah, Macro. Yeah, those 5 decks being played just put me off. I'll play Edison casually though, but I just don't want to do Edison tournaments, and Hat can fuck right off. Like, how can it be enjoyable when Evil Swarms, Mermails, and Boojins are just running riots, just doing things that don't let anyone play? It's annoying. Of course, one other thing I was meant to say about September '07 is that if Tabletop Republic does start doing September '07 format tournaments, you can definitely count me in. They did start up. They do want to start Tengu Plant format tournaments as well, which I would be up for, but that would involve playing against agents. So basically, Christia dot deck, and I can't fucking stand Archlord Christia. Yeah, getting bullied by that and Master Hyperion was annoying. But yeah, it is in the range of, like, after the September 2011 format went into effect and the time when we got the first Dark World structure deck. But so even if Dark World won't be an issue, then Christia will be. Sorry, anyway, I digress. Minor League. The Minor League is, well, it is another version of current format, but it has an extended ban list where basically more cards and decks are banned. I mean, like I said in another video, we did have a ban list change recently. I feel like there was another change I forgot to mention in Makeshift Minor League episode 1. I mean, I doubt everyone's seen it, but for those who haven't, I'll just go over the Minor League ban list changes again. So yeah, banned, yeah, in Minor League, keep in mind, this is not the normal ban list, this is the Minor League ban list I'm talking about. Clockwork Knight, Appaloosa, Totally Awesome, Inspector Border, Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, Fossil Diner, Arch Nemesis Protoss, and Archlord Christia. Oh yeah, and Junk Speeder and Ex-Pearly Noir. Now, Synchrons and Pearlies were banned in the Minor League, but now they're unbanned. But anyone who plays under that format just can't use Junk Speeder and Ex-Pearly Noir. Also unbanned is Borrels and Rockets, which is fine, of course, because the Bestials are banned, and so is Borreload Savage Dragon, so you can't really play Dragon Link, at least not properly. Oh yeah, and we recently unbanned Pot of Greed, so yeah, we can use that. And Link Haribo is also allowed, because Snake Eye is banned in the Minor League as well. Yeah, Link Haribo getting banned is one of the ban list changes I hate. It got punished for crimes that Snake Eye committed, and that didn't. Like, I still think Snake Eye should have been hit, personally. Fuck the news support. Link Haribo did nothing wrong. Yeah, I just think this is the first time since Stratos got banned that this is a ban that I think was unjustified. But that's just me. And Common Charity, of course, is a format where only common cards can be played, although we do go by a rule where cards can be played as long as it has a common printing. So, for instance, Galaxy Soldier now has a common printing somehow, but you can use a holo version. But yeah, what you can't do is play cards that don't have a common printing, like Access Code Talker or Zeus. So anyway, those are the tournaments I attend. Yeah, sorry I was going a bit off topic, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, that is it for questions in this episode. Thanks a lot for your guys' questions. If you've got any other questions you want to ask me, post them in the comments section down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Tuesday afternoon or evening, UK time, so be sure to get a question before then, so that you don't miss out. Thanks again, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.